Join and tell me if you can hear us, customer. It's Jeremy. He's at work. Yeah, I'm not sure who else is. I think probably Nicole Mullins and Jerry. They'll probably join. Can you see anybody? Oh, you can't with sport. You can't. Yeah, that's right.
I like being on the other one.
I know it's like you, but this SportCam's nice because you got the.
I can send a message out though. I didn't know that. I was playing with it last night, and I could put a text message on the screen.
Oh, that's nice.
Or like game starting in 5 minutes.
That's cool. Yeah, and it's nice because you got the scoreboard. I like the stacked one better.
I wish I could do shots on goal on that. That would be cool.
Right.
Flip through the other sports.
The settings or whatever. Yeah.
There's another way to.
Right.
Because I don't like the hockey one. This is the field hockey one that I'm using.
Yeah, I think that one's pretty neat.
Because the other one's like across the top, and it's like the scoreboard's weird. I don't know, why did they choose a scoreboard on that?
You almost want to be able to broadcast on one and have like a laptop or something with a keyboard to click shots, click, you know.
We can do this one. Like that's why I wanted to get the Xbox thing or whatever. Like that.
Yeah.
Because you can put your camera up inside on the pole, and then you can drive it with iPad.
That's cool.
SportCam, and you can do all the stuff on your iPad because I have a keyboard for my iPad, so I can do all of it. That's where the people get really fancy when they have like commercial breaks.
Oh yeah, missions. But he's really. I don't know if he still does it, but when
I saw him this weekend.
Did you? Yeah. Okay, so maybe he does still do it. He's really good at it. He even gets like the other teams line up and like. Oh yeah, was he from Connecticut? Was he CJR? Yeah.
What was the one where they were announcing it? He goes, "That was a wiser." The water bottle.
Yeah, on the back of the net. I remember that. Yeah. I think it was something. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I think it was Southeast Fleet.
It was, because I thought it was Mullins. He goes, it was for kids sport. I'm like, oh, okay, because I was doing something on my phone at the time. That's the goal. I saw the water bottle going. He goes, he hits me. And he's like, wow, did you see that? I'm like, I heard it. He like Thompson at me. And like, I was like, oh, that was Michaela. I thought it was
like a.
It
was like a snipe.
I've come to the conclusion I can complete with
Morning. Oh, good. How about you? Yeah, actually, I think it's way better up here then because we were too close to the net.
By far our best one yet.
Yeah. Here we go. We're right at the end. Yep.
Those would be the most enjoyable.
Right.
Their commentary, like I would just listen. I couldn't even watch the game because I'd just be laughing at like the stuff they say.
Yeah. We got the consolation game here.
For the ceramic bowl.
Yep. Yeah, right. The pottery bowl. Oh dear. All right, Malachino, Evans, McGarvey, Schiff, and Nadod. Maddie sends it forward, picked off by the Wolves. Evans trying to keep it moving forward through the neutral zone. Nadia back to play it. Good back check there, Reagan. We're going back the other way. Malachino into the Wolves zone. Picked off, but McGarvey scoops it up. McGarvey and Malachino down low. Whoop. Wolves are going to send that one around. Nadia over on the boards to gather it up and she's trying to keep it in. Back out to the neutral zone. We're going to get a line change. We got Waldrop, Harrigy, and Harwood. Shift to Harwood. Harwood at the net, just a little bit wide. Waldrop scoops it back up on the rebound. She's going to skate it behind the net. Kicked out front. Harrigy Sends it to the D. She finds Doherty. Doherty sends it in. Oh, that was just a little bit high over the crossbar. Harwood back into the corner. Regroup. We're still down low. Pergy and Waldrop out to the point. Anna Loveday sends one at the net just a little bit wide to the left. Doherty on the deep pinch, and Pergy goes back to cover for her. Waldrop kicks it out front, kicks back behind the net, and here goes Harwood. Still down in the zone. Pergy picking it off the Wolves' sticks, sending it back down low. The forwards are going to go for a change. Doherty and Loveday out there. Doherty goes in for the pinch, and Struna grabs the puck on the line. She's coming back in. Sends one at the net on the backhand. Goalie kicks it wide. Mullins on the wall there. Pollock sends it back down low. Mullins sends it to the front of the net, but doesn't quite make it. Comes back out towards the blue line. Pollock keeps it in the zone. Doherty goes for a change, and out comes Hewitt. Struna sends one high over the net. Hewitt comes back in to grab it on the line, and we're back into the neutral zone. Loveday gets it turned around. She's going to take a shot at the net. Goalie. Pollock gets a rebound, and it's blocked. Struna gets the goal. Struna from Pollock and Loveday at 12:49 in the first. Malachino on the draw. Reset at center ice. McGarvey, Evans, Hewitt, and Nadia. Oh, I'm sorry. Everybody got all mixed up there. I couldn't tell who it was. Here we go. Hewitt and Nadot on the line. McGarvey, Evans, and Malachino. Coming back into the neutral zone. 2-on-1. Emma Hewitt takes the middle there. Puck pushed to the corner. Malachino scoops it out and sends it up the boards. Nadia to Emma. Emma to McGarvey. McGarvey trying to chip it out of the zone. Met by a little resistance, and we're still in the Caesars zone. Whoop. Nice stop there, Piper. I think it hit the end of her stick. Malachino flips it high into the neutral zone. We got to roll into the Wolves zone. No icing, doesn't make it. And we're going to get a line change. Schiff, Peffer, Harwood, Pergy, and Gibbons. Harwood on the chase into the corner. She kicks it back to Schiff. Schiff down low. Peffer in on the pinch, and Schiff's covering the blue line. Pergy back to help. Peffer still down low. Harwood looking for a friend. She's going to find Pergy. Top of the circle. Sent back to the center of the ice, but that's going to be a turnover. Sent all the way down, but no icing. Shift back behind the net to gather it up. Sends it high, a long stretch to Mullins in the neutral zone. And she comes to follow it, or Shift comes to follow it up. Gibbons settling it down here, tries to get it over to Peffer. It does make it. Peffer sending it out of the zone. Back into the neutral zone. Peffer follows it up, keeps it moving in the right directions to Mullins. Mullins gets it into the Wolves zone, but they recover it. Now we got Doherty out in the neutral zone. She pushes it back into the zone, and we're coming back again. Loveday also out. Anna gathers it up back towards the Caesars net. She's going to turn it around on the boards and send it up to Waldrop. Emma Waldrop through the neutral zone, looking for the pass. Met by 3 or 4 Wolves there. Nice idea, Ray, there, making sure that it stays in the neutral zone so that they can regroup. Doherty on the stretch to McGarvey. McGarvey takes a shot at the net. Puck kicked loose. Is that Malachino again? Yeah. Kate Malachino back out as well, and Milena Struna. Wolves dump it deep in the Caesars zone. Loveday and Doherty back to gather it up. Poke loose, and Malachino scoops it up behind the Caesars net. Sends it to McGarvey. McGarvey. Malachino bringing it into the zone. There you go. Nice try. Kate sends a short one at the net there. And the Wolves recover it for a second. Emmy Evans back out. McGarvey behind the Caesars net trying to center it. Malachino looking for a friend. She's going to find Nadia on the blue line. Nadia to Emma Hewitt. Emma Ripper after that, just a little bit wide. Back around. Nadia again at the net from the point. Nice shot low there. Evans to Malachino. McGarvey goes for a change. Harwood comes out. Nadia at the net, and the Wolves goalie covers it up. Waldrop on the face-off. Pollock and Harwood on wing. Nadot and Hewitt. Waldrop wins it back. Harwood helps it to the point. Nadia sends it back down low. Goes to the front of the net, but nobody there. Waldrop down low. They're chasing. Nadia is going to settle it down here. She finds Emma Hewitt. Emma tries to send it hard out of the Caesars zone. Blocked there, but she goes to the wall to recover it. Hewitt sends it over to open ice. Back behind the net again. Piper making sure she's got a good view of the puck, and Waldrop's going to go back into the zone to gather it up. She sends it out to Harwood. Harwood strong on her skates. She's going to take a ripper at the net. Pollock looking for the rebound. Can't quite grab it, but she's there. Shift down low off the bench. Harwood getting the change, and we're going to get Mullins out and Gibbons out. Lainey Pergy recovering the Wolves zone. Got a couple of Caesars girls open there. Maddie Schiff sends one at the net. Mullins is able to grab it, and Pergy flings it back towards the front of the net, but nobody there. Schiff sends it in low. Got a roller, and the Wolves goalie is able to cover it up. We're going to get a face off to her left. Yeah.
Somebody's butt in front of the net.
Yeah. Nobody's in front of the net. 7:35 in the first. Yeah, right. Pergy on the draw. Wolves take that one. Schiff grabs it off the wall, sends it to Gibbons. Gibbons sends it at the net. Blocked wide of the goalie. Heifer sends it back down low. Gibbons behind the net. Heifer coming back. She's going to get to the puck first and turn it around. With some help from Lainey Pergy. Puck kick wide over to Mullins. Mullins sends the stretch up, but it's blocked by a skate. Heifer to Gibbons. Nice pass there. Gibbons is going to take it into the neutral zone, and she sends one at the net just from the blue line. We're going to get a line change. Malachino, McGarvey, Doherty, Loveday, and Evans back out. Doherty down low. Malachino sends one out front, but a lot of sticks in the way there. Evans to Loveday. Loveday on the line. Everybody stays on side. There we go. Trying a one-timer there. Malachino to Evans. Didn't quite get a whole piece of it. Doherty fires one in, and the goalie takes care of that one. That'll work. Yeah, we need a bouncer off that one. She stopped it. Here we go. Malachino on the draw. Tying up the center so that McGarvey can come in there and grab it. Wolves take over. But Evans on the boards. Puck goes back behind the net, and Caesar's team's backing off a little. Doherty in deep. Malachino over to cover for her. Evans and McGarvey trying to get this puck back. Almost. Evans up to the line to recover it, and it's still a little bit of a mess here on the wall. The Wolves recover it. Doherty. Oh, and we're going to get a tripping call there. We're going to have a 2-minute trip penalty on. Yeah, that is a bell tire, Dad. They must play here later.
That looks like the above the S.
It is with Jordan
Oh, that's
and Toby. Yeah. 5:33 in the first, 2 minutes tripping. And we're going to get a PK. PK crew out is Lainey, Emma, Nadia, and Rylan Harwood. Lainey working hard there trying to get a piece of it. Piper. Puck's blocked and Piper kicks it wide with a good eye there. Nadia creating some space. And this one's going to be out of the zone, and Harwood's hard on the forecheck through the neutral zone. Almost gets there first, even though the girl had a pretty good jump on her. Looking for a shorthanded goal here. Harwood back at the net. Picked off by the Wolves, and we're going back the other way. Harwood working hard to waste some time here to make sure we're not able to give up a power play goal. Puck out of the zone again, and Laney's going to go for the change. She kicks that one out, and Emma Waldrop comes out. Melena Struna, Maddie Schiff, and Leah Pepper. Struna recovers that one in the Wolves zone, sends it to Maddie. Maddie sends it on the net, and it's deflected wide. Emma Waldrop. Wolves and Leah. Nice D there by Leah. She's able to battle behind the Caesars net and get the puck back. Kicked into the neutral zone. Struna brings it deep into the Wolves zone, and we're going back the other way. Heifer keeps it in. Emma Waldrop on the wall. 21 seconds left in the PK. We're still in the Wolves zone. Struna. Malachino off the bench. Her team's going to get a change, and she's going to keep him busy down low. Nice shot at the net, and the Wolves goalie takes care of that one. 4 seconds left on the PK. Doherty, Nadod. Whoop. Nope. McGarvey, Malachino. Oh, because Anna's coming out of the... Anna's going to come right onto the ice. Malachino, McGarvey, Evans, and Nadod out here to kill these last few seconds. Ripped at the net. Goalie takes care of it. Nadia out front. Anna off the bench to join Nadia on the line. Nadia walking the blue line. Keeps it in, but there's too much traffic, so it's coming out to the neutral zone. Anna tries to send one up. Still in the neutral zone. Emmy Evans gets it into the zone. The Wolves recover it. McGarvey to Evans. Evans keeps it on her stick. She's trying to send it to the point. McGarvey sends it to the point. Loveday to McGarvey. McGarvey rips one at the net just a little bit wide. And the net, oh, nope, something's going on. What happened? Net's off?
Yeah, net's off.
It is? Net's off.
That's one.
That's one.
I really should be doing shots on goal.
Yeah. Tom Gibbons, if you're out there, text us a shot count. Oh. Puck comes back off the face-off to Schiff. Escapes the zone just barely. But she brings it back from the Caesar zone into the neutral zone. Doherty off the side. Ripper at the goalie, and Piper covers that one up. We're going to get a reset here to Piper's right. Forward line change for Caesars. Perigee, Waldrop, Harwood, Doherty, Schiff. Perigee on the draw. Puck kind of in no man's land. Harwood tries to scoop it up, but there's too many skates in the way. Send at the net. But wide. Waldrop kicks it to Harwood, and it's coming back the other way. Hewitt off the bench. She pinches it back into the neutral zone, but it bounces back to the Caesar zone. We got Doherty going to go for the change, and Nadia's back out. Waldrop, Harwood, Perigee. Wolves recover it, and it's back in the neutral zone again. Oh, Wolves set something up in front of the net. Almost successful, but Piper stands strong. Nice block by Obermuck. Okay, Reagan McGarvey able to get us out of that mess, back into the neutral zone, and she's hard on the forecheck. Caesar's just going to go for a line change, and we're going to get Malachino, Evans, Pfeffer, and Schiff out. Wolves take a shot at the net, and Piper covers it up. 1:15 left in the first. Going to get a face-off to Piper's left. Malachino. Puck goes to the Wolves' side. Everybody's trying to gather it up. It does make it into the neutral zone. The Wolves recover it. Maddie Schiff back in the Caesar zone. Schiff to Pfeffer. Pfeffer kicks it back into the neutral zone. We're going to go around again. Wolves recover it. Send it back over. Maddie Schiff there. Wolves recover it. McGarvey, nice work. She's trying to send it towards the net, but meets a lot of traffic. It's still loose. The Wolves goalie covers it up. 42 seconds in the first. Pfeffer, Schiff on D. Mullins, Struna, and Perigee on forward. Laney on the draw. Kicked over to the left there, and the Wolves grab it, and they're out of the zone. Back into the neutral zone. Schiff back down low behind the net. She sends it up on the wall to Mullins. Mullins kicks it to the middle, and Perigee scoops it up. Back into the neutral zone, but Wolves recover it, and we're going back the other way. Caesars brings it into the zone. Wolves behind their own net. 9 seconds in the first. Waldrop, Schiff, and Harwood off the bench. And that's the end of the first. 1-0 Caesars.
Somebody's got a white truck, a white Michigan truck, has their lights on because instead.
Oh, do you think it's well, Eric Evans and Ryan Harwood both have.
Yeah, they're just in front of me and pulled in.
They both have white trucks.
I know. So hopefully somebody.
Well, they're on the same chat, right?
Yeah. Somebody sees it. Finds them.
Here we go. 12 minutes in the second.
Is Baltimore playing after this? Like,
They must
might
be.
have popped out because we were playing close by their hotel.
I think they're all at the Burlington waterfront. They're all across the bridge. I'm pretty sure they're all across the bridge. But they must be. All right, here we go. Waldrop on the draw. She wins it back to Nadod. Nadod to Schiff. Schiff, long stretch up. They're going to say no icing, so it's going to make it. Oh, yeah, just kidding. I thought he said no. Didn't he? I think he said, maybe he said ice. Apparently, I can't hear today. That's going to be icing. We're going to get a face-off to Piper's right. Shorter 12-minute second here. Waldrop.
Should have been in the weight room with the girls last
Waldrop ties up the center long enough to Nadia to come in and scoop it up. Nice pass, Nadia to Michaela. Michaela to Harwood in the neutral zone. Harwood coming in hard to the Wolves zone, but she's taking off her feet on the boards there. Schiff on the pinch, and Harwood back to cover the blue line. Nadia down low. She keeps the puck moving into the Wolves, behind the Wolves net. We got McGarvey off the bench, and the Wolves goalie is going to glove that one. Face off to the Wolves goalie's left. Jerry says, who scored the first goal? Oh, it's Milena Struna. Milena from Scarlett from Anna. Let's see. Back into the neutral zone. Doherty's going to recover that one. She sends a long stretch to McGarvey. McGarvey sends it over to Malachino. Malachino picks it one up on the wall and sends it at the net. Blocked a little wide. No game after. Milena from Scarlett and Anna. Who was that? Oh, it was Malachino. Was it Malachino? Malachino. Malachino. I'm not sure who.
I don't know who passed it.
But sorry, I got distracted. Nice goal, Malachino. Oh, okay, Jerry. Everybody's asking. Oh, let me send Jay the link. Oh, okay, here we go. Regrouping. Nadia, Emma out on D. Emma Hewitt battling for the puck there. Laney gets it to Scarlett. Scarlett chips it out of the zone. Laney to Milena. Nice shot on the net. They were ready to capitalize on that one. Scarlett behind the net as well. And we are going back the other way, but that was a great chance. Nadia and Emma back to defend. Scarlett hard on the back check. Nadia bats it off the stick of the Wolves, and Scarlett sends it into the neutral zone. Struna, long stretch over to Malachino. Malachino toe drags around. She's looking for her own rebound. She's all alone there.
I sent it.
Oh, you sent Jay the link? Thanks.
I can get it from here. I can only text.
He was asking me for updates. I'm like, oh, I can't apparently do two things at once today. Here we go. Emmy Evans. Shift. Down low. Almost. Shift. Passes it back to Leah on the point. Leah sends one in at the net low. Just a little bit wide. Whoopsie. Malachino sends one across to the net, and it comes all the way out. Maddie Schiff picks it up. We're looking for the... I don't know what happened. It's hard to see, like, right down in front of us. Oh, we're offsides. We're offsides. Everybody get on. Yeah. Emma Waldrop off the bench. She gets back on sides and picks it up in the Wolves zone. But we're back in the neutral zone. We need to regroup. Leah picks it up on the Caesars blue line, and she's going to go all the way down with Harwood. She passes it to Harwood. Harwood gets her own rebound, and Leah goes for the change. Anna Loveday, Kate Doherty, Michaela Gibbons, Rylan Harwood, and Emma Waldrop out for this next face-off. Yeah. Emma Waldrop on the face-off. She wins that one back to the empty corner, and Michaela goes behind the net to help her scoop it up. Waldrop looking for a friend. She's going to find Loveday on the blue line. Loveday, D-to-D pass to Doherty. Doherty team through the middle. Nope. Stepped on by a Wolf. It's coming back. Doherty to Loveday. Loveday ripper at the net, just a little bit wide. Gets tipped up high. Whoa. That one, Harwood send it off the back of the net. Whoops. know what's going on here in the front of the net. Harwood
in front of the net.
yeah, sword fighting. Harwood, I got distracted by the sword fighting in front of the net. Harwood takes a shot. It's deflected back towards the D. Makes it all the way back into the Caesars zone where Doherty's going to recover it. She's looking for some friends. She finds some open ice, and Reagan, and Olivia Mullins, I thought it was Reagan, it's Olivia. Doherty down low, she takes a shot. There's another rebound. Lainey Piergy's covering the blue line, and Doherty's trying to go for a change. Emma Hewitt back out. Nadia. Mullins, Piergy, Pollock. Nice shot, Pollock, right in the back of the net. Let's go, Scarlet. I think Mullins passed it to Pollock. But we'll need our professional stats person to confirm that.
I know, you should get
That is not me. Right, I know. I have to rewatch stuff like 2 or 3 times to get it right. Piergy on the draw. Nadia jumps that one. She's able to still recover it and get it in deep. Nadia picks it up in the neutral zone. She's hard into the Wolves zone and gets it down low. Her team's going to go for a change. And we're going to get Malachino Schiff, McGarvey, Evans out. Schiff looking to recover the puck behind the Caesars zone. Malachino comes out with it, sends it to Evans. Evans back into the neutral zone. Batted off a stick there. Evans sends it to open ice, and she's going to race the Wolves to the puck. Taking off her feet there. McGarvey. Evans. Kind of bouncy puck right now. Schiff back into the neutral zone. Recovered by the Wolves. Schiff blocks that one. It ends up in her feet. She's taking a second to regroup. Being bear hugged by a Wolf. Whoop. We got 6:14 left. I couldn't think of anything better to say right there. My brain doesn't work that fast. Heifer off the bench. Heifer to Struna. Woo! Sniper. Struna. Sniper. Something going on in that corner. It is the Zam door again. Heifer's trying to settle it down. She makes the smart pass out to Waldrop. And McGarvey gets it back down low in the Wolves zone. She's going to go for a change. Loveday, Harwood, Doherty out. Harwood tries to chip it up to Doherty. A Wolf gets in the way. Loveday and Doherty back into the Caesars zone. Nice move there, Anna. Anna to Kate. Kate trying to chip it up the wall to Struna. Doesn't quite make it. Piper, nice stick. Harwood to Struna. Struna looking for a move. Good idea. Doesn't quite make it through, but Anna and Kate D back out on the hunt. Struna. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Waldrop. Too many fours right now. I can't keep track. Everybody overruns it, and we're coming back the other way. Doherty and Struna keeping the Wolf with the puck busy. And Mullins comes off the bench. Mullins, Piergy. Uh-oh. And Gibbons. And it's back down low again. Pretty sure Anna and Doherty Anna and Kate want to change, but we haven't had that opportunity. Gibbons is trying to give it to him. Whoop. Laney recovers it. She sends it to Kate Doherty. Kate to Anna. Anna sends it into the neutral zone. We're looking a little discombobulated right now. I think it was, whoa, nice shot, Gibby. Hard enough shot. It was in close and got a rebound, but nobody there to capitalize on that one. Good idea. And that one's out of play. 4 minutes left in the second. Going to get a face-off to the Wolves goalie's right. Yeah, we get a Zamboni break here. warm our toes up. 3-0 Caesars. Malachino, Nadod, Evans, Hewitt, and McGarvey. Kate M on the face-off. Whoop! Yeah. Kate tying up the Wolves long enough for Nadia to recover it. Nadia and Kate send it back behind the Wolves goalie. Battling along the boards where we can't see. Whoops. Reagan comes out with it, but taken off her feet. Evans. Evans to Hewitt. Little bouncy. It comes out of the zone. Nadia recovers it. Nadia to Emma Hewitt. Emma to Emmy Evans. And we're back into the Wolves zone. Malachino looking. Oh, nice try. Emmy Evans lifting a stick. Looking for, Schiff with a reach in the neutral zone. Everybody back on sides. Everybody back on sides. There we go. And Scarlett off the bench. Scoops it up. Playing through some contact. She gets it back down low into the into the Wolves zone. She's looking for a friend. There we go. Finds Harwood. Shot at the net, and the Wolves goalie takes care of that one. Face off to the Wolves goalies. Right. It came from the middle. Which side are they going to pick? Laney. Laney, Harwood, Heifer, Schiff. Nice reach there, Harwood. Tries to get a shot at the net. Heifer going to race to the puck. She's going to get there first. Find some help from Laney and Ryland. Perrigy to Pollock. Pollock and Perrigy back into the Wolves zone. Perrigy toe drag at the net. It's going to make it all the way back to Schiff. Schiff's going to try to send it back low. She does. Pollock recovers it in the corner, sends it out front. Laney Perrigy tries to shoot, but it's blocked. Schiff from the top of the circle into the open corner of the net. 2:04 in the second. 4-0 Caesars. Schiff from Perrigy and Harwood in some order. Schiff gets the goal. Yeah. We're going to get a face-off at center ice. Waldrop wins over to Struna. Struna gets a piece of it, but it goes into the bench. We're going to get a reset just outside the Wolves zone. Waldrop on the draw again. Doherty, Loveday on D. Waldrop wins it over to Doherty, and Doherty sends it to Loveday's side. Loveday regroups on the boards and sends it down low. Waldrop there. Looking to set it up. Nope. It's going to be a race back to the puck. Anna's going to get there first and turn it around. But we are still in the Caesars zone. Roof that one. And it's 4-1. Wolves score 136 in the second. Yeah, it did. Yeah, right. Nope. Malachino, McGarvey, Evans, Nadod, and Hewitt. Puck one back to the D. Hewitt gets it forward. Nadod joins the rush in the neutral zone, and McGarvey comes out with it. Sends one at the net just a little bit wide. Hewitt from the point. She's going to send it back down low. Hard to see on that side. Evans takes it back from the Wolves. McGarvey. Evans to McGarvey, and McGarvey roofs that one 5-1. Caesars gets it right back, 106.
Yeah.
What do they say?
I think I have a bobblehead that says it. I don't know.
You should. Special. Yeah.
It says something.
It might have been a 50. It might be a 50-50 game that we got him from. We'll have to bring a special appearance by Mickey Redmond bobblehead one time. We should. He might be our lucky charm. We might need one. Hewitt, Nadod, Gibbons, Perrigy, and Harwood. Hewitt's going to regroup it on the blue line and send it back down low. Ooh. Some excitement down there in the corner. Goalie. What a save. 44 seconds in the second. Wolves goalie makes right left, back and forth. Wolves goalie makes a nice stop there, and we're going to get a face off to her right. Perrigy on the draw. Perrigy wins that one backward to Harwood. Harwood to Hewitt. Hewitt to Nadod. Nadod back to Harwood. Harwood tied up on the board. She sends it to the center of the ice and kind of just got caught up in a bunch of traffic. Harwood knocks it down. Out front. Out front again. Gibbons. Oh, that was still loose, but refs blow the whistle. Too much traffic there. Yeah. Too much traffic in front of the net there for him to get a clear view, and we're going to get a face-off to the Wolves goalie's left.
It's been a lot of whistles in the last.
There has been a lot, yeah. This is the short period, too. Perrigy on that draw. Wolves recover it. And Harwood to Perrigy. They're just keeping him busy here for a second. We're going to get a Zamboni. Laney to Emma Hewitt. Emma Hewitt, ripper, blocked by a Wolf. But we're still in the Wolves zone. Coming out into the neutral zone, 2 seconds left. Gibbons turns it around. End of the second. We're going to get a Zamboni break. Yeah. Pizza or something. Yeah, he's got a business they want to We're back, start of the third. Malachino, Evans, McGarvey, Nadot, and Chip.
You know, that was like, she kept trying them on. She's like, they don't fit right here. In this area.
When the waist is too big, like it's like a balance.
Tommy's like, what are you doing?
Malachino wins it over. Shift takes a ripper at the net from the neutral zone. McGarvey chasing back around. The Wolves recover it, and they're coming up the ice.
My sister-in-law taught me because she had 2 boys.
Oh, yeah, so she would
I
know.
used to buy the girls' pants for Tommy at Children's Place. The
Was
khakis for their uniforms. Because
Yeah,
he was so skinny. The girls
yeah.
fit him better.
A little bit of action in front of the Wolves net there. Malachino recovers it. Yeah. Malachino to Evans. Evans, puck tipped wide over the net. Doherty and Evans battling on the boards. Doherty kicks it forward. Evans, I'm sorry, it's McGarvey. McGarvey dumps it down into the zone, and it's coming back the other way. Rylan Harwood gathers it up, coming off the bench, brings it back into the Wolves zone. She's looking for a friend. She sends it at the net. Perrigy and Harwood. Loveday back out. Waldrop's covering the line. Trying to dig this one out. Harwood, Perrigy. Wolves come out with it, and it's back into the neutral zone. Doherty. Hard onto the... Oh, Piper. Good job, Piper. Good D, and good job, Piper. Trying to get that one extracted out of the corner. Whoops, Loveday back to grab it behind the net. Loveday on the stretch over to Harwood. Harwood sends it to the open ice, and the Wolves recover it. We're going to get a line change. Emma Hewitt chasing it back behind the... Oh, nope, it's an ice. 12:54 in the first. And Gibbons on the draw. Mullins and Struna. Gibby tying up the center. Puck kicked back, just out of Struna's reach. But Hewitt and Nadia get it turned around. Mullins on the forecheck into the corner. Mullins, Struna. Struna kicks it to some open ice, and Hewitt on the pinch. Gibby's going to cover for her. Struna out to the point to Nadia. Nadia ripper at the net just a little bit wide. Hewitt on the pinch. Nadia just out of her reach there, but she's going to bring it back into the Caesars zone. She sends it back out to the neutral zone, and the Wolves bring it back in. Wolves recover it. Pepper and Schiff back out. Shift to McGarvey, Pepper to McGarvey. McGarvey gathers it up and sends it into the neutral zone. Wolves gather it back up. And Gibby going to go for the change. Reagan and Emmy. Malachino back out. Puck down low, and it's going to make it all the way to Piper. She's going to glove that one and cover it up. And they're going to face off to her right. Doherty, Loveday, Malachino, Evans, and McGarvey. Kate Malachino wins it over to Anna Loveday. Anna's tied up along the boards there. Wolves recover it. Malachino chips it up to McGarvey. McGarvey sends it to Evans, neutral zone. Evans can bring it all the way in. She's trying to bring it all the way down to the net. Going to find Doherty on the blue line. Doherty sends it back down low to the corner, where Malachino scoops it up. Doherty on the pinch, and McGarvey back to cover for her. Evans to Malachino. Malachino swiped off her feet there right in front of the net. And we're going back around the Wolves behind their net. McGarvey to Evans. Evans to Loveday. Loveday chipped in, blocked, but she and Doherty take care of that one and send it back around. Malachino in the neutral zone. Malachino, Doherty, and Harwood. Loveday goes for the change, and Nadia comes out. Doherty recovers it in the neutral zone. She sends it back down low. She's going to join Pollock on the rush. And we've also got Waldrop out. Doherty going for the change, and out comes Emma Hewitt. Emma and Nadia going to go back behind the Caesars net. Nadia to Emma. Emma back to the corner. And oh, is this the side I can't see? Harwood to whoopsie, right past in front of Piper with some steam. Hewitt with a little chipper up to Harwood. Scarlett trying to pick it off of the Wolves stick on the line. Hewitt blocks. Nice block there. Harwood to Pollock. Pollock is keeping them busy. And the whole line's going to go for a change here. Perrigy, Peffer, Schiff, Mullins, and Struna. There you go. Leah sends one towards the net. Oh, sorry. That was Maddie. I saw the two. Now Leah's recovers it in the neutral zone. It gets pushed back down towards Piper, and she's going to cover it up. Maybe a face off to Piper's left. Yeah, this whole, when they go down here, I can't quite see what's going on. But it was like that on that side, too, like when they're right below you. Yeah. Perrigy wins that one backwards. It's a little bouncy, but Schiff recovers it. Sends it up to Mullins, and Mullins tries to chip it out of the zone. It does make it into the neutral zone. Wolves recover it, and we're going back the other way. Struna and Mullins. Schiff back behind the Caesars net, looking for a little help. She's going to get some from Perrigy and Struna. Struna through the neutral zone. She is hooked down. Where's our other ref friend? Other linesman get that one? No, we did not. Yeah, the linesmen haven't. Are they not supposed to? I don't know. I have to ask Matthew if the linesmen are not supposed to do that. Doherty and Loveday back out. Perrigy. Yeah, look at his setup. Like, can we take pictures of your setup, Morgan?
I might have to nerd out. You said the Amazon links and all that.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah. Jerry, we need some investigation on your part. We got somebody with a better setup than us. If you're still listening. I don't know. Let's take pictures of it. Malachino on the draw. Loveday, Doherty. Nice job, Reagan. And Emmy. No ice here. Emmy with some speed. Catches up to the Wolves. Doherty on the pinch there, and Malachino. Whoa, that's a check, broski. And we're going to get a call. He missed the hook on Molina, but he's going to get the body check. Oh, nope, interference on Evans. We're going to get a power play here. First one of the game for Caesars. 7:51 in the third. 5-1 Caesars. Face off in the Wolves zone. Wolves goalies left. Out for the power play, we've got Malachino, McGarvey, Evans, Schiff, and Nadod. Malachino on the draw. She wins it back to the open corner, and the Wolves wing it around the boards. It does come out. Nadia back to gather it up. She's trying to set it up. Nadia to Maddie. Maddie on the stretch into the center there. McGarvey forces it into the zone, and it's coming back. Hits the ref, or maybe hit a player on the Wolves bench, but we're going to get a face-off to the Wolves goalies left. 1:39 on the power play. Power play. 7:30 in the third. Malachino. Wins that one backwards to Nadia. Nadia to Maddie. Bouncer towards the net. Malachino recovers it. They're trying to set this up. Malachino to Schiff. Schiff to Malachino. Malachino to Nadia on the seam path. Nadia hits the outside of the net, but good try there. And we've got McGarvey and Evans. Whoopsie, they were all behind the net. And the Wolves are back coming through the neutral zone. Schiff with her long reach causes a turnover in the neutral zone. Got a Wolves with a lost stick. Malachino back into the Wolves zone. Sends it out front. Oops, sorry. Go ahead. Let's see, who's that? Loveday and Doherty back out. Loveday back to the corner. Loveday to Harwood. Harwood to the neutral zone. It's recovered by the Wolves temporarily, and Waldrop sends it deep into the Wolves zone. Back to the point to Anna Loveday. Anna rips it at the net. Just a little bit bouncy. Deflected off the goalie's pad there. Doherty and Waldrop trying to get it back. Loveday protecting the neutral zone. Perigi on the hunt. She's going to recover it in the Caesar zone. She sends it up to Waldrop. Waldrop to the center of the ice where Perigi comes crashing through. Harwood. There's a serious force field around the net here. There we go. Doherty to Loveday. Loveday toe drag. In we go. Nope. Perigi to Waldrop. Waldrop to Loveday. Loveday to Waldrop. Turned over down low, but she's still battling for it. Here comes Perigi to help. Trying to kick it. Comes back to Loveday. Loveday ripper at the net. Struna. That one's blocked by a Wolves defenseman. Doherty shot blocked on the point, and she's coming back into the Caesar zone to scoop it up. Getting some speed behind the net. Changing directions. Doherty to Pollock. Pollock tries to send, she does send it up to Struna. Even there was a little bit of pressure there. Gibbons taps it into the zone. Struna back down low, breaking some ankles. Out front, Scarlett. Backhander, just a little high over the net. Struna to Nadia on the line off the bench. And Hewitt, ripper at the net. Let's go. Nope. Scarlett tried to tip that one. It goes a little high over the net, but good try. Gibbons back into the neutral zone. Struna drags it around, shoots, and the goalie is going to take care of that one in her glove. 4:33 in the third. Face off to the Wolves goalies left. Heifer, Schiff, Malachino, McGarvey, and Evans. Evans on the draw. Wolves recover that one, but Reagan, quick shot at the net. This one's going to be an ice if it makes it. Yep. Reset with the same crew to the Wolves goalie's right. This is our last game of the weekend here. Malachino on the draw, same crew out. Evans, whoops, swept off her feet. A bit of a yard sale there. She had some help down and her stick went flying. She's back up. McGarvey to Schiff. Schiff sends one towards the net. It's blocked, but Evans still gets the backhander off of it towards the net. Goalie blocks that one high. Battling along the wall here. Wolves recover it, and they're coming back into the neutral zone. Piper back behind the Caesars net to play it. Maddie Schiff there to scoop it up with some help from Leah Pepper. Schiff through the neutral zone. She's making it all the way through to the net. Shot on the net just a little bit wide. And the goalie and Wolves defense take care of that one. Lainey Perigi back into the neutral zone. She recovers the puck. And we're back out into the neutral zone. Gibby, Perigi, Harwood. Ripper, Perigi at the net. Doherty Loveday on the line. Doherty chips it in to Harwood. Harwood sends it at the net. She loses an edge. Doherty joins her down low. This one gets chipped out into the neutral zone by the Wolves, and Anna Loveday's back to scoop it up. Oh, no man's land here. Whoops, and we're going back the other way. Harrigy, Gibbons, and Harwood. Harwood back behind the net, getting tied up, but she stays strong and keeps control of the puck. She's trying to send it at the net, and we're going back the other way. This one, shrew. I thought it was, yeah, it is icing. I was like, I didn't even see it. 2:37. Next Caesars game is on the 17th against Honeybaked at home. Waldrop, Mullins, Struna, Nadia, and Emma Hewitt. We got some chaos in the Wolves zone. Nadia and Emma back into the Caesars zone. Kicked high over the back of Piper's net. There's going to be some sort of a call. I didn't even see, but Melina is getting an interference penalty. I didn't see what she actually did. She's asking for some clarification. I wasn't watching her, so I didn't actually see what she did or didn't do. So 2 minutes PK here at the end, 2:16 in the game. We got Reagan on the draw. She wins it over to Hewitt. Hewitt keeping them busy on the wall there. Nadia and whoopsie. And Emmy Evans also out. Shot wide from the point by the Wolves. McGarvey battling to keep this puck on the wall and away from the Caesars net. Evans. Nadia. Nice block there, Ray. Looks like that one stung a little, but she stood strong, keeping him to the outside. Oh, blocked again. Piper scoops it up, and we're going to get a face-off to Piper's left. A couple of quick stops by Piper, and we got 1:06 left on the PK, 1:22 in the game. Malachino, Pollock, Heifer, and Schiff. 1 minute left on the PK, or 1:06 left on the PK. Nice tie up there by Malachino. Pollock comes through to kick it to the wall, but the Wolves recover it. They're trying to set something up. Malachino keeping them to the outside. Pollock, nice rush there. She tried to grab it off the Wolves' stick. They take a shot, and Piper covers that one up. 46 seconds on the PK, 1:02 in the game. Malachino tying up the center there. Schiff recovers it, and she's going to send it out of the zone. Wolves trying to set it back up. They're coming in. Schiff with her reach. She's going to ride that one all the way to the corner. Pepper to Pollock. Pollock almost sends it out of the zone, but turned over on the blue line. Shot just above the net, and Malachino is going to send this one down for an ice. Team's going to get a change. Waldrop into the Wolves zone. She tips this one off, and Parakeet's going to join her. Loveday and Doherty. Loveday turnover in the neutral zone, and Milena Struna is out of the box. Laney, Waldrop through the neutral zone. 8 seconds left. Doherty on the wall there. Loveday back to take care of that one, and that's the end of the game.
I'm scoring.